Good evening, everyone. Let's begin our review for today. Today is Monday. We're planning the week ahead. Thank you very much for waiting. Today we've had a real downpour here in Kiev. Let's take a look. At the macro indicators start from Wednesday. Today, the macro data for GDP for the second quarter and the Japan index were released. Japan actually grew a little. Why? Because the expectation was 0.3, but it came out at 0.5, almost twice as good as forecast. And now you'll see just how well the market responded to the data. Not the market, but the PPI index and the PPI index. Interestingly, they're coming out in the opposite order. Because previously, the PPI index was released first, then the PPI index. PPI is the producer price index, which reflects what producers make and how much they spend on all of it. And CPI is the consumer price index, which shows how much we, as end consumers, spend on all of this. So, you see the difference. It's about the prices for producers and the prices for the end consumer. In fact, RATIM considers this to be the PPI index. Because it's a derivative inflation index, it's more accurate. And the CPI, the Consumer Inflation Index, is calculated simply for the convenience of reserves, just so they have something to count. That's right, just the PPI. Next, on Thursday, we'll have both the deposit rate and the interest rate for the euro, as well as the PPI index for America. Next, the ECB will hold a press conference regarding the future course of monetary policy for the euro-dollar. Oh, the euro, this affects the euro-dollar and the DXY. And the 30-year yield is on Thursday, the 10-year yield is on Wednesday and Friday. Let's talk.
The PPI. We're expecting 0.3, right? For the market, is a positive result less than 0.3 or more than 0.3?
Less than 0.3. Above 0.3 is inflationary. Below, improving for CPI and PPI.
On
Friday, the news will be a bit sluggish. Well, sort of sluggish. For the country, it's not exactly sluggish, but compared to these indicators, it's rather calmer. So, we'll have the VLPI index and July data for the UK, and the POG index. Frankly, they don't have much of an impact. Based on this, there's an 88% chance that the rate will be cut by 25 basis points, and a 12% chance it will be cut by 50 basis points. But after Thursday, I think the picture will change quite a lot. In the past 24 hours, just over 170,000 traders have been liquidated. Right now, most of those being liquidated are artists. Our funding is at an acceptable level for growth. Well, it's more than an acceptable picture for growth. How do we know when funding is overheated and everything's in the red? When you see these red numbers everywhere. When it's neutral, that's the norm. Green is a supernorm, and red means get ready for a drop. So, for the current moment in time, there is truly no compelling or significant reason whatsoever to engage in any discussion about the possibility of a market correction. No prerequisites for it. All right, good. Next, Spot TF. Spot TF is looking positive, plus 46 here, but for Ethereum, it's actually negative. There are negative figures, minus 787. Someone's offloading, but so far it hasn't really affected the market, especially Ethereum. USDT, I'm expecting further downward movement. We might even see a test of the downward trend somewhere around 4 to 2%. Moving on, someone is getting ready, most likely, to move upwards next. You can switch from altcoins. 1 to 12, Bitcoin dominance could continue to quietly decrease. Ethereum's dominance, I think, will hold at the 30 moving average, and we'll see some upward movement, so we'll definitely see some kind of move. Aether broke through very nicely. We've been watching and discussing this. We've got strong pressure at the resistance level. We broke through 785. But we can see that altcoins want to grow. My nearest target for altcoins is 86%. Bitcoin needs to break through the mirror level of $113,000. Right now, we're testing it, and this is actually the second test. We can see, the first time we tested it, in fact, test 1, test 2, and this will be test 3. We have a golden rule. The more often a level is tested, the weaker it becomes. We're at the third test of the resistance level and becomes weaker. Because the lads are chipping away at the shelves. They chipped away here and chipped away here. They're chipping away. 318, 18 to 18. And here, there'll be another Korean. As for Ether, most likely we're holding the 30 moving average. We've already held it here once. We held it well here. Basically, it's not dropping below the 30 for now. So my nearest target for Ether will be 4,600. At the moment, I'm mainly looking at long and short positions, and obviously, spot positions as well. And trading positions. I like it for Onda. It's a good opportunity to trade TON. I'm trading. I like that they cleared the liquidity below $3. It's been cleared out, so now there's a bullish pattern here. And the nearest target here will be 3.32, 3.23 for arbitrage, most likely 54 cents. We'll see movement in that direction. And on spot, we're taking our 8, stable table, Onda, AVAX, File, JUB, Kasten, Arbitrator, and a Juice. Well, Dima, then we'll add some more.
Yes, let's take users. New kitten introduced. We can take a look at the DECENTRALIZED so that you have a complete picture of the schedule. Yes, it is him.
Yes, the first one.
No, the second one, 240 million.
Well, he's trying to hold on. Its price is 15 cents. Well, okay. All right, I'll sort it out. Garrily, of course.
And the second one is Velo. You can have a look here as well. This is an internal Binance story.
Yes, yes.
It's not exactly a meme. It's not their infrastructure thing.
Yes, that's a good level. We're definitely taking this one. So, Velo. Strange, it's a Binance thing, but I don't see it on Binance. Ah, no, here it is.
No, actually, when you look at the platform itself, specifically on Binance, the widely recognized cryptocurrency exchange, it is important to note that the particular item or feature we are discussing is not present or available there at all. The token is on BNB.
Amham. Okay. Well, then it's just a Binance thing, but it's only traded on BNB.
Yeah, I'll send it to you later if you need it. Amen. Amen. Average later. It's a good token. It performs really well in a bull market. It's basically, what's it called? Like a cult meme. That's what they call it. Basically, it has a big community.
Alright, so we end up with 100 Onda. The Abox Filecon GPicket will be among our 10 assets this week. Friends, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. We'll be happy to answer.
Let me ask a question then.
Go on, go on.
You see 116 to 120, and then for Bitcoin, and for Ethereum 400 to 400 and downwards.
My basic scenario, as I see it, is that we need to grow to around 140,000 for Bitcoin, somewhere around 500 to 800, maybe a bit more, for Ethereum, and only then will it go down. So, I'm expecting the drop to happen closer to the end of the year.
So, in theory, we've worked through correction.
Yes. So, I understand, but I assume that we can calmly continue to grow now.
God, Igor. Yes.
Yes. Agreed. Alright.
Yes.
Yes.
Very nice to hear. All right.
Well, yes, sometimes I can look towards growth. Yes.
All right. Then I won't dare to ask any more questions. If anyone has questions, ask.
Alright, okay, thank you. Go on. Never any questions. Well, okay.
Well, okay. If no questions, thank you, Gazefa. Thank you for taking part.
Bye everyone.
Until next Monday.